check coming up here. All right, gonna do a pop-out check coming up here. Boom. All right, I think we're just about ready. There's this. There's that. All right. All right, I'm going to write and record a song for day 17 of January. Let's get a random word. Random word is mountain. I imagine there's some songs with that in the Songfight archive. Yeah, there's Black Mountain. You know what? Black Mountain? Mountain home. I think I'm going to go with mountain home. And I'm feeling lazy today, so I do think that I'm going to try to just knock one out here. Which sometimes just knocking something out quick actually ends up being a cool song, too. You think, oh, I'm being lazy, it won't be good. No, sometimes being lazy and just getting out even more out of your way than usual can be a beneficial way to go too. So we'll see. I promise nothing, but outside of the fact that I will almost definitely write and record a song tonight, as I have done every night in January since 2019. Every January since 2019, written and recorded a song. And so this is day 17 of this month. I'm gonna get an electric guitar sound pulled up here. Alright, let's go with guitar 1. do better than that. And I'm thinking I may not even do this as loops. I may just actually figure out what the chord structure is going to be ahead of time and just play it through. Which is a little more of an old school way for me. Like that. Hey there. Indeed, it is Jamuary. Write and record a song every single night. This is night 17 of this year. Been doing it since 2019, so this is year 8 of writing and recording a song every night in January. So it's a lot of songs. It's 200 something. Let's pull up the calculator for the official tally. 31 days times 7 years. Oh, I divided it. It's not going to help me here, though. 31 days times 7 years was 217 songs. Plus 17 tonight is actually 234. There you go. Song number 234. So, it's all about figuring out what the chord structure is going to be first. And I'm feeling lazy tonight, and I'm going to keep it pretty simple. But I do like the idea of starting with that. I kind of want to go to something like a so we would do like okay. That's definitely the verses. okay. I don't hate that, but I think I can do better. I like that actually. Let's try that. I came up with that whole part. Does sound a little heavier, doesn't it? There, Tiston, how you doing? I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do in the bridge, and I just came up with something, and I kind of like what I did, so... I might actually switch it up, though. Where I'm at. Where it's not the same time signature. And what I do at the end of that. Okay. I will probably need to consider doing this on its own channel here. Won't be acoustic though. It'll be. Yeah, I gotta make sure. Okay. Yeah, let's do this on a just secondary track at least for the moment. Secondary track for the moment. Because I don't have the benefit of the of what I would normally have there. Let's start with that, actually. If I play it through twice, then I can... If I do that, then I'll have that as... Basically, I'll just throw this down as a way to... which wasn't what I did the first time, but I like that just about as well. And that would be... How did I do that? Let's go back to the... Gotta figure out... Thank you. There we go. I screwed that up. Came in too early with it. Okay, now we're getting somewhere though. work with that. Let's get a better punch in. Nope, we don't want that. There we go. I'm gonna go drum next, I think. What is the time signature there, though? I think it's just 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Yeah, it's in 6. All right, so that'll be in 6 after chorus 2. I think this is going to be pretty straightforward. I'm feeling lazy, so I'm just kind of, I'm not going to say half-assing it, but I'm definitely going for a speed run style situation. Here we go. We want to have a 4-bar count in. I think it'll be boom, 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 pow. Be like a boom, 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 pow. got the ending wrong. But despite getting the ending wrong, I should be able to copy paste it in. I don't get too precious with these because you don't have time to. Yeah, it's early on that. When I realized that, I'm like, well, what I should probably do is wait a couple seconds and do the ending that I actually should have done. And I can just paste it on over. And hopefully this will work. That's one beauty of doing this with a click. Makes it a lot easier for things like this. Okay, probably want to move that back a little further yet. No, we don't want to do that. We'll move the whole thing over. We actually want it right there. Close. Probably right there, actually. Maybe one more. Yeah, that's not bad. Still a little off. It's not bad though. Oh yeah, I could go back one more yet. It's in the close proximity of where it should be, but we're not quite there. So this might do it. I think that was it. No, we could still go back yet a little further. Maybe I'll even go adventurous and we'll go with the 2. See how that lines up with the hip. Because that still looks like that might be. Yeah, I can now see that it's 2 more even from where I was. Okay, so we can just move this 2 back further yet. That's the one. I'm not going to be too proud. We're not redoing that whole thing. All right. Bass time. that. Oh, we don't need a 4 count. Back to a 1 bar. That would be what we want to do there. Yeah, this is going to be basic, but it's going to be fun. In there. We can do better. that, but then okay, we're gonna punch in. That doesn't sound terrible, but I bet I can punch in a little better here. Yeah, can't even tell that's a punch in. That's beautiful. All right. Yeah, I can tell that that's a little off too. So let's just start back here. I expected to go into the bam, bam, and it didn't happen, so I forgot that I changed it up for the last one. So I'll need to punch in for that too, but that wasn't bad though. Yeah, that's not a bad punch in. Yeah. Bow, bow. It's gonna be better if I do that. I should hit that open E though. Yeah, that's gonna sound way better. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a theme that I've gone with before. It's just like I'm moving to the mountains. I'm cutting myself off from society. That may or may not be where I'm going with it. I think the t-shirt is influencing again. That's going to sound good if I do that. might sound good actually. Okay, that is the same chord, that's why. Yeah, I think that's going to be what we want to do. Yeah, it'd be. Okay, that's the chord. I gotta remember to do them. the musical, but even if I did, I wouldn't be playing anything from it this evening because I'm writing and recording a song. Every night this month, writing and recording a song. No covers this month, maybe covers next month, but even if I was doing covers, alas, I do not know Epic the musical. But no requests because we're writing songs. We're not covering them tonight. Not covering them this month, just writing them. And this is year 8 of doing so. For the month of January, you write and record a song every day. All right, having said that, I think that is all the music on this one. Don't need the acoustic one, so we'll delete that. Not tonight, anyway. All right, we're going to export all individual tracks. There, TikTok's like, hey, are you really still streaming? Yeah, I am. All individual tracks. We're going to go into number 17, Mountain Home, and we're going to export. Then we're going to write some words, and thank you. It's basically a really simple blues progression at heart, but I think it'll work for what we're going for here. Pardon me, still over an hour, just over an hour in, and I am tired. But yeah, we'll write some lyrics, we'll sing some vocals, we'll call it a night. That's going to be the plan on this one. More than halfway done now, though. I think on Saturday next week, 1 week from today, we've got an event happening that we're hosting. And so I may have to do my song way earlier in the day for that. But other than that, I've been trying to keep it at around the same time each night, approximately. All right, let's do the thing. Write some lyrics. That's coming up here. Write some lyrics, sing some vocals, call it a night. Pull up the template. Save the session. And import the files. This one should be pretty simple, I would think. We'll see about that, though, when it comes to writing lyrics, anyway. All right, here's what it sounds like. So, pretty much almost right after it starts. This will be verse 1. Yeah, I knew that I hit. Yeah, I was like, I know that I hit the microphone right there, so yeah, easy enough to take out. Hit the microphone with my drumstick. I think I did there too. No, it's just more of a. That was more of a. Yeah, I think that was more of the drumstick hitting, like missing its target. Okay, I think we're gonna start with this. That's if I really go into a Billy Corgan, because Smashing Pumpkins shirt here, but there would be benefits, I have to admit, if I could commit, live off of the grid. There would be benefits, I have to admit, if I could commit, live off of the grid. Getting somewhere. Let's get that chorus knocked out. This is the pre-chorus. So chorus 1, be right here. keep it real simple on the chorus. Live life alone in my mountain home. Let's try it again. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. So let's get that chorus for all of the parts of the song here. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. Hey there, Cobalt Cab. It's got to be over 1,000. I always figured that it was over 1,000. Like, if you count even especially side projects, like under the Glenn Case name alone, it has to be close to 1,000. But you start counting side projects like Great Mimes, The Front's a Little Squad, Deaf Author, all of the Glenn Case stuff that I recorded years ago that will probably never be put on the internet because it's embarrassing now, in my opinion. It's over 1,000. I don't have an exact number, but yeah, it's definitely over 1,000. Just from Jamuary alone, we're up to 234 once the song's done. So you would think it would have to be over 1,000 by now. I lost track a long time ago. I was keeping a notebook in the early days, and even in my early days before I really got a lot more serious about it, I think I had like 200 to 300 back then. So combine those and then just put the stuff that I've got like on Glenn Case albums and all of that. It's over 1,000. That's I think a pretty safe bet at this point. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts. I'm going to do that a little better. Keep in mind, I'm in my 50s now, and I've been writing songs since about age 12. So you do the math, and like, yeah, that's a reasonable amount of time. Where let's even just let's break out the calculator on that and say I'm in my 50s. I've been writing since age 12, but let's up it to like age 15 and just say 50 years old minus 15 is 35 years, and 1,000 songs divided by 35 years. It's about 28 songs a year. You know, time catches up with you in that regard. How many years have I been doing Jamuary Melody? Thank you. I'm glad you're liking it. 2019 was the first year. And so that was 2019. This is year 8. And so that was where I was also breaking out the calculator, is if we have 31 days in the month times 7 years, that's 217 songs as of last year. And this is day 17. So as of today, it will be day 234 of January for me. Oh, my goodness gracious, Cobalt Cab. That's very nice. There was a span of time when I was listening to that sound, that vibe a lot. Whenever I hear it now, it reminds me that that's fantastic. I'm glad someone listened to that album. I like that album a lot, actually. And funny enough, I will say one of the songs that is on that sound, that vibe, is one where I repurposed an older song. There was an older song that I wrote years and years and years and years and years and years ago called "The Girl's All Right," and that became one of the songs on that Sound That Vibe. I'm trying to remember what I even ended up calling it. Feel Alright is what I think I called it. Instead, the original was "Cause the girl's alright, na 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 na." The original version of that was "The Girl's Alright," and then I believe I call it "Feel Alright." I think I'm gonna double check it. You would know if you have listened to the album and enjoyed it. Then yeah, I don't repurpose a lot of older songs, but that's one I did. Feels So Right. That's what I called that one. That's right. And one of the only other times where I repurposed an old song is I had some instrumentals that I had written in '93, I think, where it was like I played parts on a Casio keyboard and then played some really bad guitar over it. And one of those songs was Conflict Approaches, which of course I repurposed for Captain S. So came out in 2006, but that particular composition dated back to 1993. So there's a really terrible old version of Conflict Approaches that yeah, and that's by far one of the best songs I wrote for Captain S. I was so glad I repurposed that for that reason. All right, here we go. I'm so glad that I recorded how this goes because I forgot. Life. That, okay, I almost forgot how the chorus went. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. And here's how that sounds with the music. And I'm going to throw a harmony vocal on that, I can tell you for sure. Wow, my little brother Tiston says my little brother said he just listened to some of your songs. He said you're, and I quote, goated with the sauce, and meaning really, really good. I'm familiar enough with some of the juvenile lingo, and I will say that that's Riz 6'7". Oh, the one that ended his career. Yeah, there you go. LOL, goated with the sauce. Cobalt Cab says right there. I did hear about a school teacher that was sick of their second graders saying 6'7", so she made them write 6'7" out 67 times, and they didn't particularly enjoy that. Oh, perfect! I'm glad that he heard that, Tiston. That's fantastic. All right, here we go. I'm going to do a harmony vocal. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. Okay, we're going to do the same thing 3 more times. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. Almost forgot to say skibbity. Skibbity as well. That's perfect. skibbity as well. All right. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. All right, cool. We got this. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. I think we're going to throw a high harmony in here, and let's just go ahead and knock that out. And I'm going to do it every other at first. In my mountain home. That might be a little high, actually. Oh. Maybe in my mountain home. Okay. In my mountain home. In my mountain. Okay. In my mountain home. I think I'm going to go up. We're going to go higher. In my mountain, in my mountain home. And I think that sounds good. Yeah, that sounded nice. So now this part, I'm going to try singing the whole thing in a higher thing like that. We'll see if I can do it. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. That worked out all right. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. There's almost virtually no danger of me actually becoming a hermit like that until we get the ability for really super easy solar power where I could live off the grid, and I like my conveniences too much for this to be a genuine. It's not a cry for help, in other words. It's a song title. It's a song title of Mountain Home, so I'm like, okay, we'll roll with that. And the thought of wanting to be a hermit sometimes. And I do, in fact, really enjoy just being in my basement and not being around people a lot. But I have discovered that, yeah, occasionally with the right people, I do enjoy hanging out. I enjoy playing card and board games and video games and that sort of stuff. Jackbox. The Jackbox games are a lot more fun with the group, especially in person. But even fun online, honestly. All right, so now I need to write 2 more verses, a pre-chorus, maybe 2 pre-choruses, and a break section. At most, I have 5 more parts to write. But the chorus is in there. So that's, as you would see, TikTok you will not see because you're not looking at my DAW. But on the other streaming services, like you will see the gaps that I have to fill in. All right. there would be benefits. I have to admit, if I could commit, live off of the grid. Okay. Okay, that second verse came real quick. All right, here we go. And it's da-na-na-na-na. Okay, there we go. That's what I got to do is just a little more of that. Though I would need food, electricity, a fresh water source, and a place to sleep. I do think I'm going to harmonize starting there. Electricity. It's the very things I was talking about. Like, what would be the upsides? Though I would need food. Let's try a little better. Though I would need food. A little better yet. Though I would need food, electricity, a fresh water source, and a place to sleep. All right. Though I would need food. All right, here we go. Well, one more verse. We have a total of 4 more sections to write for maximum. But if I face the facts, but if I, but if I face the facts, I am not. But if I face the facts, I am not built for that. It's like, just be honest about it here. But if I face the facts, but if I face the fact, I think the way I'm doing that. But if I face the fact. Oh my goodness, yeah, random to bring up at the title. Cigarette, smoking, oxygen tank, breathing, slot machine playing, Bud Light drinking, hooker chasing gamblers is, as the kids say, coated with the sauce. Thank you. I cannot take credit for coming up with that song title. There is an exceptionally talented singer-songwriter by the name of Steve Poltz. Steve Poltz co-wrote the song You Were Meant For Me with Jewel. It's one of the best-selling songs of the 90s. He's in the music video as well. He is a mad scientist of a man. He can write something that is tender and sweet, and then the next moment, sometimes in the same song, something that is demented and scary. Brilliant man. He challenged his songwriter friends to write a song called Cigarette Smoking, Oxygen Tank Breathing, Slot Machine Playing, Bud Light Drinking, Hooker Chasing Gamblers, and that was just to his Facebook in general, and so I took him up on that, and clearly with a title like that, the obvious thing is to go for the humorous, for the funny. I'm like, can I pull off writing a serious sounding song with that title? And what can I draw out of this song that is a little more like heartfelt? And I surprised myself with that one because it ended up on my best of. I put out like what I consider my best of 24 song. It's a Case of Glen Case that made the cut on that album. And then when it came to giving Steve Poltz writer's credit for that song, I thought, like, I really should give you writer's credit for that because there's no way on earth I would have written a song with that title. And it really did have a lot to do with but I said, but I'm torn on whether I should give you writer's credit or not. And he said he was fine either way. So I said, I'm going to consult a magic 8-ball and I'm going to flip a coin and I'm going to roll a 20-sided die. And I did, and it was like best 5 out of 7 on each. And at the end of all of those random choices, fate decided that Steve Poltz should get a writing credit for that song, so he is listed as a writer on it, and it was he wrote that title. So there you go. Thank you very much for your compliment on that song, for sure. He's been obsessed with it recently. Oh yeah, my little brother now insistently asking me if you'll do something with a harmonica next song. He's been obsessed with it recently, and while I've been watching, he listened to a few more songs. Says Conflict Approaches, All Is Fair in Love, and Sagan, the Captain S theme are his favorites out of what he's listened to. There's a song that I wrote years ago called Step Aside that's from my album Keep the Doctor Away. I can never remember if it was Keep the Doctor Away or Keep the Doctors Away. I think I referred to it as both. It was my first album a day where you write and record 20 minutes worth of original music in a 24-hour time period. So I wrote and recorded 6 songs in a single day for that. One of the last songs, I think it's song number 5, is called Step Aside. And not only do I play harmonica in it, but it's it's overdriven. It sounds like kind of distorted. It's like more of a distorted harmonica. And it worked pretty damn well in the song, actually. So that's one of them that... I could break out the harmonicas. I now have 5 of them. They're in different keys. Yeah, definitely won't work super well. Yeah, I mean, it could work tonight, but I'm also lazy this evening, so here we go. But if I face the facts, I am not built for that. Okay, let's do that. But if I face the facts, I am not built for that. I think at the very least it's on my Bandcamp page. If it's not on Spotify and all of that, it may be on Spotify. I don't think it is anymore. It was. But then I left DistroKid, and anything that I put up via DistroKid is not there now. It was. I just haven't bothered putting it back up because there hasn't been really much reason to. But it's definitely, at the very least, it's on my Bandcamp. Step Aside, it's called. All right, so here's that. Not doing too bad. Hour and 38 minutes into this. One more verse, maybe an alternate pre-chorus, and then a break section, and then we're out of the woods here. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to try that third verse. There would be benefits. I have to admit, if I could commit, live off of the grid, though I would need food, electricity, fresh water source, and a place to sleep. But if I face the facts, I am not built for that. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. Live life. Live life. Live life. Live life. All right, here we go for this. And further down the road, that's how my life may go. All right, so here we go with this. And further down the road, that's how my life may go. And further down the road, that's how my life may go. Live life we go. More lines, and I think we got this here. gotta do the thing here. When comfortable and safe, don't mind being alone. When comfortable and safe, don't mind being alone. When comfortable and safe, don't mind being alone. I can be entertained when I am on my own. When comfortable and safe, don't mind being alone. I can be entertained when I am on my own. I'll do the when I am on my own. Let's do that again. When I am on my own. Yeah, 4 more lines away from finishing the song, I think. think this is the last portion of the song that I needed to write. I think we got it right here. And we're going to do a lead vocal, harmony vocal, maybe a second harmony vocal. But, yeah, the words are written. But let's sing them right, though. That'd be good. Don't get me wrong, I vow, as is I'm happy now. But if some shit goes down, I'll go where I can't be found. Alright, there we go. Let's do this. Don't get me wrong, I vow, as is I'm happy now. But if some shit goes down, I'll go where I can't be found. And I'm just going to do the... Don't get me wrong, I vow, as is I'm happy now. Happy now. Okay, yeah, let's do that again. Don't get me wrong, I vow, as is I'm happy now. But if some shit goes down, I'll go where I can't be found. Don't get me wrong, I vow, as is I'm happy now. But if some shit goes down, I'll go where I can't be found. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. Live life alone in my mountain home. I think that is everything that I needed. We're going to go ahead and just mix it down and trust that that is it. Throw it through the Lursen mastering console, call it a night and call it good. Call it song number 17 for the month, song 234 of Jamuary, dating back to January 1st of 2019. And just over 2 hours in, 2 hours and 39 seconds in. Yeah, we're not going to do that though. I think we're going to start it right off. And then take this, and take the end of this, and effects, and amplitude, and fade out. Yeah, 3 minutes and 15 seconds. No, 3 minutes and 11 seconds. No, 3:15. That's probably the longest song of the entire month, honestly. I don't think I've done a longer song than this. But it's a slower tempo, so I suppose that's a factor. Alright. We're going to throw in Lursen Mastering Console. And let's go to the correct folder. And this will be the completed song. And then I will get some sleep because I am tired. But it will be another one completed at the very least here. Mountain Home, song number 17 for the month. Here we go. There would be benefits, I have to admit, if I could commit, live off of the grid, though I would need food, electricity, fresh water source,
be entertained when I am on my own. And further down the road, that's how my life may go. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. Don't get me wrong, I vow, as is I'm happy now. But if some shit goes down, I'll go where I can't be found. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. Live life alone in my mountain home. Two parts unknown in my mountain home. There we go. Done. Thanks. TikTok goes away first. And then there you go. It's another one down. Since you're there, Tist, and I will throw just a little bit of Step Aside up here just in case you didn't find it. But it is, in fact, on my Bandcamp. Dates back to Keeping the Doctor Away. I think that's what it says on here, so that's what we went with. This is a little bit of Step Aside. 2014 for me on this, so we're going back 12 years. That's wrong. That's wrong. 2014 is wrong. It's 2004. This is from 2004, not 2000. See, June 7, 2004. I need to fix that. We're fixing it right now. 2014. I'm like, wait. No. 2004. That's the correct information. Let's fix that. Okay, it's fixed. That was a typo. Oh, he found it. Cool. So 22 years ago. Oh, so you know. Here we go. Step Aside sounds like this, and then we're gonna call it a night. More than anything, it's gonna be about the. I use an F-bomb. I'll say that. And here's the harmonica. my 4-track, which was going into my computer, because it's what I had. At least I think so. I think that's what I was doing. I had people asking me at that time, how do you get your distortion? And I'm pretty sure that's how I did it. It may have also been the Johnson J station, though. And then we're acoustic. It's the same song.
I would've never expected that you'd do me wrong the way that you did, but you did, and now I have to admit it's over. Goodbye. Why is it even now you still can't admit you were wrong? It's not my problem anymore, so long. It's over. Goodbye.
I'm pretty sure that was what that did. It was proper analog, and I'm pretty sure that is, like you say, proper analog.
Just so you know, they're about to...
And that was basically my best NIN, like my best 9 Inch Nails at that time. One of the funnier comments that I got from someone listening to that was 4 Inch Nails. And I can't even disagree with the assessment. So, but it was fun. It was fun. All of that album, Spaceman, Get in the Car, These Times, Hello Texas, Step Aside, and Thanks for Coming, all written and recorded in the same 24-hour time period, 20 minutes worth of original music in a single day. Yeah, I get exhausted doing Jamuary, where it's a song a day. That is a EP in a single day, and I've done that a few times now as well. So, but yeah, there you go. Harmonica is what brought that up. And now I'm gonna go, and yeah, that was Jamuary hardcore mode for sure. But I will say sometimes good, and that's another one of those things where you think, oh, that there's probably a lot of throwaways. Well, there are some throwaways, but Sweet Canadian Mullet was one of those songs. If you go to, I believe the same year, maybe the same year as Captain S. So Be Yourself it's a couple years later, 2008. Sweet Canadian Mullet, and this entire one was also an album a day where you write and record, and I recorded 6 songs in the same day on that one as well. Yeah, so there you go. All right, I'm out, and have a good night. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm tired, and there you go. Thanks for hanging out.